Good day, everybody. It's Maniac, and welcome back to Satisfactory 1.0. You betcha! And on today's episode, we need to update the supply base. Now, my supply base is my starter base, and I only use that base usually for doing supplies. So, of course, supplying, everything from reinforced plate to wire to, frames and that kind of stuff. The stuff you need to build other stuff. Right, and today though we're going to add a little bit more to it. We're going to make some rearrangements in to follow up some sort of actual base building. I'm not a real wall builder. I don't build these big, huge factory type things or whatever. I like my bases out in the open. I like to see the stuff working. But that being said, of course, we are going to do some base cleanup. We're going to try to add heavy modular frames and computers today. Don't know if we'll do both, but we're going to try and at least get one in. Before we get started, of course, big thanks to recent subscribers, as their names are going at the bottom of the screen, and to all those in live chat and those watching later on. Of course, I appreciate very much. You betcha. I hit buttons here. I do this and that, and hopefully it's working. Yes. And we'll just zip in there, and, things will be all right. So it's been a couple of weeks. File still isn't overly large, so I haven't really changed the methodology around autosave. But at the same time, there's been no crashes the last since that first week. Since the first week in the first patch, the 1.0.01 patch came out, there's been no crashes. Of course, basically had it narrowed down to where it was. It was in this area right here where when the elevator belt thingy, gee whiz, names, stuff, holy smokes, conveyor lifts. When the conveyor lift was hooked into the stackable conveyor pole, and then the belt was hooked onto that, I believe is where the issue is. And of course, their patch kind of fixed that. So, but I had fixed it the day before anyway by taking the conveyor pole out and then just running straight lines over, which stopped the crashing, and then they did a patch anyway, so that's fine. So what are we doing today? Well, we're going to fix up the little base here. In fact, as I'm standing here, I've already started. Darn it. Okay, that was pretty all miss. Let's try that again. Okay, there we go. I've already added some additional concrete platform over here. So what we're going to do is we're going to take my alien matter machines. We're going to put them over here in this corner of what will become the base building of my world. And so we're doing that. I'm also taking out. We're also going to take out this. This is the biomass burners, and when it comes to them, basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to move them around, but I don't have to put them back in right away. That's like I will move them somewhere. It never hurts to have little biomass burners on standby. I want to note. I might actually just put them right over there. It's probably a good idea because then that way, if we really do push the line, they will kick in, right? I mean, there's enough biomass here for them to run for, a good hour or so, and adding their 1,800 megawatts to the equation, right? So, it could be the difference between the base shutting down and me pulling my hair out, and the base not shutting down and me only pulling a little bit of my hair out. So we're going to take that out, though. Time being, we're going to move that over there to here, and then we're going to expand the copper, and then do some copper updating, because we'd like to try and get at least basic computers in, and I do want to also put in the factory for doing heavy modular frames, which of course usually goes over there at the end. Okay, so with that, let's continue the dismantling of this stuff. What do you got in your inventory? Well, junk. Okay, cool. But we have lots to dismantle here still. I already took the burners out, so of course we do want to keep going here. We're going to have to move this box, obviously. In fact, like I just said, maybe I'll move this down to the end, which actually is probably a good idea. Because then I can move, like, at least, because, I mean, you know, when you get all this stuff, right, you know, you don't want to just be making temporary boxes. If I can make a permanent home for this stuff. What do we got, 265? I'll pick some up here on the way. I've already cut this off, so it's going through concrete, but it will, you know, we'll make do with it. So, yeah, maybe we'll just move it over here, like in this little area here, right? Is that going to be a problem? I don't think so. I think it'll be just fine here. Okay, you do need to hit the zoop button, because that's a thing. Do you want to zoop out to here? Yeah, I think so. And then we'll go this way. Okay, there we go. So, obviously, we'll want 2 containers here. So we can start, in fact, I'm going to put in 2 big containers. Darn it. Obviously, pipe is on the portal, but the flat steel is not. Pipe is on the portal because it's used in a lot of building machines, but this is not so much. It's pretty limited. In fact, if we go up here to production, like, you'll notice, like, the only thing that's really used is the packager. And so, okay, the packager, whoop-de-ding-do, right? Like, you know, again, it's not like you're using the packager a lot, so you're not going to waste a container just for the packager. No, well, I won't anyway. I mean, some people might, but this person won't. So that's why I don't have that as part of that. So let's we'll put that. Where is the wire here? Now you notice my piping is on that, and that's fine. There's nothing. I'm perfectly fine with that. So now, can we squeeze in the machines here and then run the biomass out the backside? I think we can. So let's get a couple of those in. All right, All right, yes, and sure. You can be biomass leaves. You can be biomass wood. Mycelia and protein, I would never biomass them. That's fine. So what do we got? Wrong. Thanks, left hand. Try that tab key. Works better. So we can do Mark II here, I guess. We switch over to this for a second. Okay, and then we can basically slant. I mean, it's all biomass out the other side, so doesn't matter. It's biomass, right? Yep. I don't know why I went into that menu for the merger, but anyway. Sure, he says. Okay. You do whatever it is you're doing here, dude. All right, I will. Okay, so that takes care of that. That takes care of that. We should get me a great big box of that. Another great big industrial box. Boop, boop. Sure. Did you want to try and, like, squeeze this box over a little bit? Sure, let's do that. So let's go 6, and I'm going to try to squeeze it in here. Okay, that works for me. That means this one has to do a little bit of a swoop turn here. This one's going to do a little bit of a swoop turn like that. And now, it doesn't give me a lot of room, but it does give me a little bit of room back. And then we'll flip-flop this around here. Yeah, nice and close. Sure, I probably could have got that a little closer if I'd focused on it. But sure, okay. So now, and what I can do here now is, see, I can just put in the burners here. What's going on here? There's a tree here. Where's the tree at? Well, it's right there. Okay. Can we get rid of the tree? Well, yes. It turns out you have one of these. Ta-da! very much. Boop. Okay, so now then biomass burners, which I think you've probably used up stuff, we'll throw them back in, because we can. Sure, he says. I mean, we could throw in a whole bunch here, right? Because you could probably, like, double these up. Well, yeah, you probably could. I mean, and, again, it's not like these things run. These things only run if there's a need for them. So, you know, you could, like, you know, we could do something like this. And then, do. Okay. And then go back to these. Sure. One there. Okay. And then flip. Sure. That looks alright to me, I guess. Is that about the same spot as the last one? No, it looks like it's... No, I guess it's okay. It just looks weird. So that's fine. You know, I am tired. I'm doing my best here. Okay. Okay, and then, well, actually... And we'll set this up so it's like, you know, we could really crank out the feed if we had to, right? Right. Okay, whoa, there we go. So that's 8 burners. That's 2 more, actually, than what I had before, and I still have room for 4 more. I like this. I like it. And again, I'm just using Mark II because of its convenience. Oh, I thought I'd finish this. So, okay. Sure. There we go. All right, now we'll belt it all together. Ugh, I'm gonna have to change it off of that chainsaw. I know I am. Okay, do all the things. Sure. 1, 2. We'll do the power polling here in a second. So. Okay, that works. Do that. Do this. Do that. Okay. So that should be everything, except for now the power poles. Let's do that. Do that. Do this. Okay. I would say I'm going to run some sneak pulls down the back. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do it this way. Sure, it is. And the reason we're going to do it this way is because I'm going to hook into that pole right there. Okay. And then... Okay. Now, I usually don't worry whether or not it's perfection, blah, 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 whatever. We got our containers there. Are they hooked up? Yes, they are hooked up. So they're hooked up. And then, yeah, we're going to bring this down here. Somewhere's right about here. Okay. And then these 2 on. Okay, and these 2. Excellent. So now, sure. In fact, I have okay, take that out of your hand, dude. All right, there we go. I have biomass on me, right? Yeah, slam that biomass in there. I've already got you guys set up, right? You're my wood. You're my leaves. So here, have leaves. Do things. In fact, I'm going to go get you so many more leaves. Okay, let's see. If I hit sort on that, I should drop that wood off. That's what I should have done. Okay. Did I get it all? Yes, I think so. Okay, there we go. Maybe I'll bring the car with me. Maybe it'll be a little faster. Well, it won't be faster if you run into the light pole. I will say the car gets really sloppy when it goes to reverse and stuff like that, so... Right, and then I do this. And just throw the car out. Okay, so biomass. Boom, baby. Yeah, take that. And of course, they will fill up. All right, and then we'll drive down here. Let's do the wood next. Okay, and okay, looks good. So that will clean. Not only cleans that all up, but actually now moves it to a more expandable location. I think this works out well. You can be woods. Now for the leaves. Okay, we'll just go down here. Got to move that concrete here, by the way. We're going to handle that shortly as well. So there's the leaves. Nice. This cleans this right up. I mean, this makes me really happy. Let me take these poles out of here. I'm pretty sure we haven't lost a lot of power in all the places, right? Please say no. 62, 61, 62. We're producing 96. Our capacity is 96 because we haven't hooked the extras on there yet. But we'll do that here momentarily. Okay, here we go. What's going on here? Why are you two red? No power. Why is there no power? Did I miss a thing? I mean, it's very possible I missed a thing. I guess I missed a thing. Okay, can we fix the thing since I'm here fixing things at the moment? So, and then we do that one, and then this one can go there, and then this one can go here. I'm pretty sure that's 4 to 4, so that means you need to have this spare one there. Okay. Yeah, don't know how I missed that. I mean, they're not running because there's no iron coming out here at the moment. And that's because this side is turned off. We've never needed it until hopefully a little later. Because that's why we've only had the one half of machines running just to make frames, because I was just never using them fast enough. And really, I probably won't use heavy modular frames fast enough, even after I bring on this other row. So, I mean, it's fine. It's just, where are you going, dude? You're leaving the car behind. You got a bunch of grass in your pocket. Clean up, dude. Clean up. All right, here we go. So now we can okay, so those are online, right? Production is 9,600. Capacity is 9,600. Max consumption is 8,300. Why are you guys like acting badly? It's weird. You guys should be behaving like, I'm pretty sure I'm missing a number here. Oh no, you are not connected. Why not? Oh, because you never did reconnect this line, because you're a bum. There you go. I was gonna say, why is these numbers not showing up on my chart? There we go, 9840. And again, it's not a lot, but I mean, if I've got 10 tons of biomass kicking around, you might as well at least be on standby. You know, do something, right? We'll run a little bit of power down the side here, if nothing else, just as backup. That takes care of that. Of course, it's now getting dark. We always enjoy the dark. Not. It'll be all right here in a minute once the second sun comes up. So now for the alien goop stuff. Right. Before you move it, you should build it. Okay. Let's do that. Besides, it's outside out here in the light, so it's a little easier. It'll be a little easier to see when it gets a little lighter. Okay, so we're moving the alien goop stuff to here. Sure. And of course, this of course is just allows us to head this out of the way. I would love to have smart splitters. Unfortunately, we don't. So we're gonna have to use 4 containers here for now. But it is what it is. Really, you're not. Okay, you're not gonna give me the alignment. See, like, oh, okay, there it is. It's kind of flashing in my eye. There we go. That's better. Okay, so there's the 4 alignments there. Again, Mark II should be more than enough on this. And I do apologize for it being dark. I guess I could turn on my flashlight. Okay. Okay, this side is marked up. So... Oh, wow, that's quite the donut maneuver. Good job on that one. Okay. That comes down here. Okay, so now that's all going to come out, and then of course it's going to be kind of nice to... I should probably have it going this way, because I'd like to have the grinder here at the end. That probably would have been the better answer, dude. Ah, fine. It is what it is. We'll fix it. Yeah, see, if we had these going the other direction, then you can have them come out here. Then they could go into the machine, turn into DNA, and then go right into the grinder, right? Sure. I mean, this all makes total sense to me. Okay, cool. So, down there. So the nice part about this is that we can actually, I can even put a box here to temporarily hold, what would you call it? Alien protein before turning it into DNA, which would be nice if I need to have some alien protein for other things or research. So we can do that. I wouldn't think I need a big bucket of this. Smaller bucket, I'm sure, would be fine. Boop, boop. I think I'll move that machine over, though, just so as I'm not making a mess here. Let's go here. Nope. Go here, and I'm going to put that on mark the number 3 spot. That way I don't have to keep digging in that menu for a while. Okay, there we go. That's fine. Okay. And again, DNA would be nice to store, if nothing else, just to store it. It doesn't leave you a lot of room for your grinder. Well, I mean, I'll make it work for now. Sure, he says. Maybe that's why I had it going the other way. maybe that's why you had it going the other way, Max. Because maybe that would have made more sense. Would it? But would it? I mean, I'm working on it. Things are pretty tight here, right? I mean, I'm doing that on purpose, but at the same time, because I'd really like to have this DNA. All right, can we do this? Let's try this. Do this. Turn it this way. Okay. Then do this. Okay, and out there. All right, let's try that. Okay, well, let's leave that unplugged for now. And then we can swing you over here. Yes, I'm going to move the box back by one, though. Just so as I can have that belt a little more even. Okay, now it's one too far back. Really? Let's try there. Really? Okay, look. So, don't put it on that line. All right. It's better. Thank you. You're in, you're in, you're in. Okay, so you guys all up now. Yeah, so then I can have it come out and meet the grinder here. Now, the reason is that another thing I'd like to do, not really on my agenda for today, is we have lots of stuff sitting idle, right? There's machines sitting idle with lots of stuff stored up, and they could be contributing to points. All machines can contribute to points when they're not doing something, which is important. So I'd like to be able to start using smart splitters to do that. That's basically what I'm waiting for, smart splitters, right? So after it fills up the machines and fills up the containers, it could then send the extra to points. I mean, it's stuff, right? Send stuff for points. Yes. Is it worth very much? Heck no. A few points here and there. But every point counts in the game, people. Every point counts. Okay. Grinder time. Let's go here. The awesome Sinkaroony. Sure. We got to make sure it fits. Okay. Okay, you want to try and put it there? Okay, that's fine. Okay, so for now, listen, you need a merger here, and the reason we're going to do a merger here is because one of the things I want to do is I want to get this hooked back up onto this other line I have set up for it. Sure, he says. Right on there. Or is it right? No, it has to come up one more. Yeah, there we go. Okay, there we go. So I am going to take this off because I don't want my DNA being converted over yet. So we have the rest of this all done, right? Oh, no, you haven't got this one done. So you're going to be my DNA conversion. I got to go over and do that. Yay, the sun's coming up because the darkness stinks. You're going to be you'll be my stingers. You'll be my hatchers. You'll be my spitters. And the last one will be the hogs. Spitters and hogs. Sure. Okay, there. But we do have to grab one other thing out of these machines, and that's the summer sloops. So, summer slooping, people. That's right. It magically doubles everything. And in protein years, that's a big deal. So, of course, if we take one hog remains and turn it into 2 alien protein, and then we take the 2 alien protein and turn it into 4 DNA, that's 1 to 2 to 4 ratio. That's crazy. I mean, it's crazy awesome. That's what we do. Yeah, this is like one of the spots. This is one of the spots where using summer sloops is like freaking amazing. You bet. It's like, yes, all the things. Okay, do. Okay, I don't know why there's a hole there, so we'll put that back in. I'm sure it'll be fine. Okay. We'll take this. Now, this, see, look at this. 483 cans. And this is, so you got to remember, I only put in, so this is almost 500, which means I've only put in like one, so that's 483. So I've only put in like a little over 100 animal items, and I've gotten 400 out of that because 100 turned into 200 and 200 turned into 400. Boom, baby. That's right. That's how we do it. It's awesome sauce. Okay, this now cleans up this area. Nice. We like that. So now we'll just run over here. We can take this one out temporarily because we're going to move this around anyway. Do you really want to take that out? I'll leave the elevator there for the moment. This, I got to clean these all up. Gee whiz. Okay. So we got a summer sloop. We definitely got a summer sloop the last one, and I usually summer sloop these first two because it's very rare that the bugs and the spiders I usually just don't bother putting in right away. So that's fine. So boom, you can have that one. But I do pick up a lot of hogs and spitters all the time, right? So I usually just load them up. Now these two, of course, these will be the. And when I go around and pick up more sloops, I'll fill these up. But obviously, hatchers and the spiders, I don't usually worry about too much. So until I do, but this is important because after we get the 1 to 2, we then get the 2 to 4 ratio, which of course is very important, very, very important. And right now I just have them sitting aside because, hey, you know what we'll do? I can. Can you double this? Double the loops? No, you can't. No, it only holds one loop. Only one loop. I hope it's all good in the neighborhood, Mr. Johnson. You bet. Only one loop available. So you get a one thing, the 2 thing, the 4 thing operation, which is really awesome. Okay, so that's going to take care of that. So now I want to focus on this, and this is a bit of a mess. We're going to move this down just a wee bit because overall I just need more. I need more copper coming out of this thing. So we're not getting enough out, and gosh darn it, I need more out. Okay. Boop. What do I got here? 173, 472. All right, well, that's fine. I can make that work. All right. So we're going to add some more of this, and this way we can get a few more pieces in here. And the reason is basically we want to be able to do computers here, and so we have to set up some machinery for that. Now, which means we are going to change the functionality of some of this. Sure, he says. Okay. Okay, so let's get these in. What's going on here? What are you upset about? Oh, okay. Okay. I just shot the power pole. It's fine. Not what we wanted to do, but okie dokie. Yeah. Just shoot up the power pole. It'll be alright. Okay. Just back from lunch. No worries. It's all good. It's all good in the neighborhood, man. I know what it's like, right? You got, you do what you can when you can. So we need to split this. Let's turn this way. And that one. Okay. I don't know. I think that one of them might be off a little bit, but we'll find out here in a second. Okay. Sure. You don't have to go in there. You've got your Mark II good to go. Okay. double checking these? Because I think one of these is off. Yeah, I guess not. Just looked like it was off, I guess. Okay, do that. Do that. Forgot to... Okay. Sure. Why is that such a mess? Okay. I mean, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter how it gets into the back of these things. That's cute, though. Okay. Sure, he says. Okay, you gotta take this one out. Because you're messing yourself up now. Alright. Okay. It just seems so weird. I don't know why. Okay, I mean, I know what I did. I should have turned these ones sideways to do this, and that's fine. I just, you know, it's just funny. It's just funny how I did it. It will work. It's gonna be fine. It's just weird. Right now we want to split these. Okay, and we're definitely gonna have to upgrade this to Mark IV belt now to take advantage of all that. Time to chip up that. Time to chip up that miner too, I think. Sure. Okay. Slam that in there. Do. Okay, and we'll get this one running. Nope, that's already good. Okay, so now you definitely gotta Mark IV this stuff, dude. Do we have any on me? Well, yes, you do. Okay, so we're gonna Mark IV this. Boom. Oh yeah, upgrades, people. Upgrades. Go. Nice. Now you've got to tell these what they're doing. You're going to be copper ingots. Okay. Again, supply base. We're not worried about super efficiency here. So obviously, I have water ingots and a bunch of other stuff going on here, but I'm not too worried about efficiency just yet. Can we Mark IV that conveyor belt? Sure we can. Is this chipped up already? No, but it will be. So let me go grab a couple more snails here, and we'll do that. Then I got to do a count. Snails. Just a couple of snails. I just need 2 snails. Split that for 2 snails. The rest of the snails can go away for the time being. There we go. 2 snails. And we'll grab a couple of shards out of that. I think I already had one in the box, but it doesn't matter. So do. Okay. There's 1. There's 2. All right, 300. So I can do 10 of these machines overall, right? Because each one of them takes 30. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 1 more would be 10. Sure. I mean, why not? You've got the 2 blocks, you might as well use it. So there's your 10 there. Okay. 9, 10. I mean, you might as well just keep going with your quirkiness going on here. Okay, and then... Oh, that's why, because I don't use... never mind. Yeah, there's no second splitter needed here, dude. That's why these look... This is why these look weird. You're putting in extra splitters when you don't need them, dude. Yeah, the one splitter will do the job. Will it? Maybe. Okay, well, you know what? You kind of started a thing now. Yeah, see, you skip every second one. Alright, so we'll skip that. Saves on resources, dude. I mean, you know, all this extra belt and stuff that you're throwing down. Like I'm worried. Okay. Just saying. There you go. And everybody else is happy, right? Yes. Sure. Oh, oops. There we go. And that one, and oh, and that one's done. All right, good. So, all the things. Let's make sure these are your measure of copper ingots already. Cool. And in fact, you being the last one, I wouldn't even need to put a splitter in for you. But you know what? I will make this one pretty. Why? You didn't care about the other 4 you just did. Yeah, but I mean, you know, it is what it is. All right, so that's 10 for 300. Cool. We will take that. So what do we need for computers? Well, you need copper sheets. What you also need, what else do we need for computers? I think computers have to be done in a manufacturer, right? You're missing plastic. You're short on stuff. Why don't you go get some? Okay. We'll just run right over here. Make that happen. Okay, I'll have a piece of plastic. One manufacturer. Put it down. We just want to peek at this thing, right? Right. We won't do. We'll just do plain Jane computers here, and the reason is that plain Jane is easy, right? 2 out of 3 is made with plastics and copper, so it's easier for me just to do plain Jane computer here, right? In fact, plastics and copper is how you'll make all the parts for this. So I'm not going to go with the Criterium and try and truck that all over. It's not worth it. And again, supply base. I'm not looking to be efficient here. I just need to have supplies here. I need one of these to look at it for a minute. Stare at this for a second, would you? Okay, and then this, again, same deal, right? Plastic, copper, done. Nice. So I need that to be, that's Crystal Computers. I need that to be, so it's 1 circuit board. And how many do you want? Why don't you select it? All right, so you can get 2.5 a minute. You need 10 circuit boards a minute. And what do? You will do 7.5 a minute. So 2 machines? 2 machines will get you like 2.5 computers a minute. So we can do 2 machines. You could do 4 machines and get 30. Yeah, but are you going to get the cable out of that? That's a lot of plastic, too. Okay, so let's just go for 1. It's fine. All right, so we only need 10, which means I only need 2 of you. If I only need 2 of you, I need 30 copper sheets a minute. I'm going to move these ones around. 30 copper sheets, so I need 3 machines. I need at least 3 machines, and then I need 3 more machines. So I need 6 machines total down here at the end for copper sheeting. All right, cool. 3 will get used for the computers, and 3 are for my supplies. Or I can always use them for a second round if I wanted to, right? It doesn't have to be just for the. Doesn't have to be just for that. And I think I'm running them straight on there. Okay. Why don't you grab a little wire since you're here so as it doesn't keep using the vortex of insanity. Okay, well, that's... we can do that. Here, grab a couple wire. I'm going to have to move that around anyway. Sure, he says. Is that out far enough? No, we need to move it out one more, he says. All right. Yeah, we need to move it out to there, since we can fit all the rest of the pieces in. So we want 6 of these. There's 3, 4, 5, 6. Boom. Okay, so like I said, 3 will be just for my personal use. 3 for pipes, usually, is what I'm doing it with. And then I should try to put a vortex box on it. I think I have a vortex box on it already. Do I? I think I do. Yes, I do. So when I move the vortex box down here, that will keep that much better equipped. So that's fine. And then the other 3 are going to be for me. So we're going to do some mergers out here. Yeah, we'll go this way. There's merger 2. We'll turn you out for merger 3. And then we'll put a box out here. And this box can go this way because it's not doing anything exciting. Okay, you can go in. Ugh. Yes, we can move the box forward 1. Oh, really? I got no boxes here to click on. I gotta manually put this box in. All right, that's fine. We'll move that up by 1. Okay, I don't know what it is today. It's either 1 too close or 1 too far. Well, you know what? You can sit there. Don't care. That's fine. Whatever. And you guys are going to be all copper sheets, right? Yeah, and I mean, that Mark II belt will be more than enough to handle this. Okay, done that. So, what is the 2 copper? You need 20 a minute. Okay, you get the. Oh, wait a minute. What did I do here? Did I just double duplicate myself? I think I did. Okay, sure. Okay, well you got. Well then take this out because you don't know what you're doing anyway. Just stop doing that. Take these out. Clean this up. Gee whiz, dude. It'll be fine. Well, you didn't like the box anyway. So we're taking it back out. All right. So try again. Copper sheets. Sure. And how many do you stick out? 30? Right. That makes this a little tricky. Because you're going to throw out 30 ingots. But you can only do, you want 20 of those ingots. Right. Okay, we're going to do this slightly different. Because you need more ingots than I'm supplying you. Okay. So... I need a merger here. Okay. Yes. Where do we want the merger at? How kind of want the merger right here. Right here between the two of them. Okay. And then I need 2 splitters on either side of this. So there's one. And then I don't actually need the second splitter. But we have to turn that this way. Okay. Math. Hard. Okay. So you're going to spit out 30. I need 20 to go to you. Okay, we'll do it this way instead. 'Cause math, hard. Okay. So you're gonna go into this like that, and then you'll get your 20, right? Yep. Okay, and then you need to be a merger because you're gonna get your 10 from the guy next door. And in fact, I'm gonna move this guy down just so as I can make this work. There, do that. Do this. Move that. After you went through the effort of making the pretty thing. I know, right? And then I got to put this guy in here. And then I'll have to put this guy in here. Did I get the alignment wrong on these guys? What's going on here? Okay, just a second. We'll even them up. All right, come on now, get over here. Okay, so the center one will divide, kind of like divide by 0. Sure. And so 20 is going to go in there, and then 30 is going to turn this way. I need a merger here because this guy's going to get the 2 ingots from that. So we take you out, and then you're going to do your thing. You get a splitter. And yeah, thanks. There we go. All right. All right. So that goes here. That goes here. This goes here. That's your ingots, and then that's your ingots. So 2 to 3, and then, yeah, so now this is fine. All right, I can work with this. All right, so then, of course, we're going to do the exact same thing here one more time. So this is going to be a splitter, and then that's already a splitter. But this is going to be a merger in the center. Nope, merger. There you go. Okay, like that. And then you get that. You get this. You're already getting that. And you're going to get this. And you're going to get this. All right. And I got to fix this one. And make you copper ingots. Okay, cool. What about you doing? You're also copper ingots. I don't know if I have. Now I have to kill off the end, so I'm not too worried if I'm like over by one machine because I have to fix this anyway. Okay, somewhere around there, I guess. No, just do this, dude. There we go. And then you can go here. All right. So now that'll take care of these guys. These guys are all going to turn into copper sheets. Okay. I don't know who's done and who's not here, right? So I kind of gotta do it. We'll do it this way. Okay, there we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, provided by 4. Awesome sauce. So now that you guys are doing that, now what do we want to do? Well, you're going to take them copper sheets and shove them into a machine. One of these. Okay. The first 3, we're not going to do that. All right. I'm just having a look here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do you want to try and line this up a little bit? Just have a look at this for a second, would you? Circuit boards. This is where the plastic comes in. And what was the third thing that we needed over here? Oh, get rid of that guy for a moment. And what's this guy? What's this guy doing? Cable and plastic. All right, so cable will have to be the next thing, which it is actually the next thing, but we'll be adding more to it. So 10, 20, 30. Circuit board is going to be 1, 2. Sure. 3 to 2, is it? Gee, how about that ratio? That's kind of scary. Do you want to try and line up that other pocket on this side? Okay. I don't know what pocket you just lined up on this side, dude. Is it this guy that you just lined up with? Must be. Okay. So, on this guy. Okay, there we go. Sure, he says. And then we're going to do 2 circuit boards here. So, let's do a splitter here. Okay. And then we're going to do a merger on this side. Merger on this side. And then there's 1, there's 2, there's 3. Yep. Okay. All right. That's circuit boards. Well, okay. Plastic is needed. All right. I will say plastic is required. But for now, what we're going to do is we're just going to put plastic in the old-fashioned way with a bucket. So that's what we're doing. Sure. Because it's easy that way. One day we may actually like bring the plastic down here and do something like that. But for now, this is fine. Now, these 3 here, like I said, these 3 sheets are going to be just for my personal use anyway. So I can probably just put them here. And then we'll just do 3 mergers. Okay, so we'll do this merger here. And flip. This merger here. Flip. And then this merger goes here. Okay, like so. And the nice part about this is that if I really do feel the need to put in a second computer, I can just strip this out, put in 2 more of those, Bob's your uncle, some words like that. Okay, cool. Meanwhile, that's right. These are going to come out now, and these are going to be circuit boards, right? Yes? Yes? Very good. Let's fix this up, because I forgot to put in the last piece for there. Sure. Now, let's move around what I have already so as we don't make too much of a mess here. And my inventory doesn't get so full that I won't be able to move stuff around. So, hey guys, what's up? We're cutting you off. Yep. So here was my one poor machine here. He's been working really hard. He was working really hard making me copper sheets. Yep. Congratulations, dude. Promotion time. I know, right? And all good. Alright, so do that and do that. That cleans that right up. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Why are we full? Okay, well, go empty your thing. Okay. copper sheets. Put them in there. Listen, put your dimensional portal thingy up here. Do that. Do that. And it can start loading that up. Now go grab the rest of this off the floor. Making such a mess. Alright, it's fine. Okay. What do we got here? Yep. Yep. Yep, give it to me. And take that out. Take this out. Alright, so that cleans that up. So you used 4 machines here. Alright, so that leaves you 6 machines to do the rest. Is that going to be enough? I don't know. I hope so. So do I. Okay. Okay. In fact, I know making this more than Mark II isn't going to make any difference right now, so we'll make it Mark II, but that'll be it. And that's only so as we can just load this up a little faster. Stop it. Okay. Okay, well, we'll just, we'll hold on to those ones, I guess, for the moment. So, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay. So, you're going to be my plastic guy. Let's get this set up for that. Splitter. Now, just because it'll be a lot easier to do it this way. Really? You're going to give me the hard time on that, are you? Okay. Sure, he says. Do. And then 1, 2, 3. Yep. This way. Oh, come on, get in there. 1, 2, 3. Go to 4. Yep, thanks. Oh, man. I'm sure that just hurt everybody's eyes. Okay. Okay, and then you do the same thing. Get rid of you 2. Can't see what I'm doing. Thanks. Get rid of you 2. Now we do this. Right? Because how much plastic do you want? 30, 60. All right, so yeah, that's fine. And now we just need one of you guys. Yeah, conveyor lift Mark 1. I know. Are you going to do the thing I want you to do? Sure. Sure, that'll do. All right, so that's what's going to load in the plastic. And, of course, then the plastic will get loaded. And boop. Circuit boards will come out. Whew. All right. So now we need a bunch of cable. I just realized something. This plastic box has to do 2 jobs. It has to provide plastic for these guys, but it also has to provide plastic for my computer build. So we're going to take this out. Boop. And instead, we're going to do it this way. Where is the big box? Okay. And I'm going to actually have it come out this way. So, this way will come out to the computer. This way, though, we'll go back towards that. And then... there we go. Done. All right, so you guys can get your plastic, and then this plastic's going to come out here along with these guys and probably these guys. And these guys, of course, are going to become my new wire buddies. How much wire do you need every minute? I mean, we're not making a lot of these. 20 cable a minute. All right. And what are you guys doing? You're making 30 cable a minute. So basically 2 machines, blah, blah, blah. Yes, I can sort of agree to that. What do we got there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so I still have my 10. I still have the 10 machines. Because of course I took that one extra at down there at the end. So really, okay. Well, let's run some mergers here, and then we should be able to make this work. So that can be a merger, and then this can be a merger. Right, and then we put you in front of that. Are you going to be smart enough to figure that out? Oh, yeah, you are too. Look at that. Good job. Okay. You're going to be wire, cable. You're going to be cable. No. Wire first. Okay, yeah. This row is the wire. You're fine. Everything is fine. You're fine. This is wire. This is wire. Right, and we, darn it, I should have started on the other end, so I knew where I was. Okay, all right, so that is wire, wire, wire. Okay, so now you two are cable. Yeah, your cable and your cable. Excellent. We'll do a merger to get these merged back up. And, yeah, so, like, you're doing 30 cable a minute, dude. Like, you don't really need... according to this... Now, again, I can leave it like it is, just in case I put a second one of these in, right? Yes. I guess that's fine. What I can do is I can... yeah, you're going to be that. You're going to be that. And then this cable here. And in fact, the rest of this kind of pans out really good for me. I'm kind of okay with this. Because then the wire gets back to just being normal wire right there. And in fact, I can probably take one of these cable out and then just snooker from that. All right, well, this is fine. I'm okay with this. Are you sure? Yeah, I'm fine. This is fine. Okay. So, yeah, I'm not even going to try and store a box of this because I already have a box of cable. I don't need to mess around with this at all. So then, this is where you come in. Hello. How is inventory doing? Okay, we're good. So now, I would like to have... All right, so we can have this coming into a box. We have the plastic in a box. We want these coming into a box. I don't need these to come into a box, but... All right. You're going to need a merger for this. Okay. And I don't know why that's so sticky like that. Okay. Sure. Do that. Do this. Okay. I don't really want a lot of these kicking around, so we'll do this. Okay. Too much of an angle. Well, of course it is. I suppose I really gotta have a closer. I don't know what it is today. I just cannot get I just can't seem to get things to line up when it comes to these boxes. There we go. Holy smokes. So you are going to do that. I think we're going to do this in the opposite direction because this would be more smarter. Merger, do. Okay, do that. Do this. Okay, so that's got a box. That's got a box. This doesn't need a box. We can go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Sure. We'll do this. And turn. Okay, where is that? It's way out there, isn't it? I guess it's okay. Because we can just bring it in on the side. So we're gonna do this, and then I want you to turn this way. Really? Overlap may occur, huh? No kidding, Sherlock. Fine. Why do you have collision? Nobody else has collision. But sure, he says. You just make up the rules as you want to go along, mister. Okay. So there's the wire. One computer. Boom. Cable. Circuit boards. Plastic. Sure. Done. All right. Excellent. You should hook this all up. That's a good idea, right? Right. And I guess we gotta stick these into a box. So, can I have a box? Sure. And just to keep it out of the way, we'll just put Mr. Box right here. I mean, that works out good. Considering my supply base was never supposed to supply computers, Really? Yep. Because me and boxes today are just not having it. We're just not having it. It's like, no, we just don't want to line up today. Yeah, that's better. All right, so, okay, cool. Now you got to put in the wiring for this. And then the rest of this all just runs like normal. Like, I don't even have to touch any of this. This is fine. I am okay with this. Sure. I think, in fact, I could probably divert, I can probably divert that all. Yeah, well, it's diverting itself anyway to go that way. Probably could upgrade some of this belt. Just to make sure it gets emptied out properly. There we go. All right. Let's hook up some stuff. Because that's a thing. Sure. And then we'll run down here. Wait a minute. Don't be too excited here. There's a reason why we do the things we do here. So, are those ones running right down the middle? Yes. Yeah, and it's to handle all these machines because they all need to be plugged in. All right. Yeah, see, now look what you've done. You've made a mess. Well, I'll fix it. And okay, my new middle is not quite the middle, but it's middle-ish enough, I guess. Seems very weird, but anyway, it's fine. Okay, so you get to have one, you get to have one. I'm going to give you that one because I'm worried about not having enough. That's that one. Okay, cool. That takes care of that entire row. So now for this bunch of stuff. Okay. Cool. So we come up here. These aren't even hooked up. Okay. Well, I guess we better fix that, don't we? You bet. Okay. So that's wire, wire. I'm assuming you're gonna pump wire out. Or you just give me the light because you don't want to do anything. Well, you're giving me the light because you're not even plugged in. Why are you not plugged in? Okay. Are we happy now? Everybody you're gonna work? We'll double check it. Looks good. Okay. So now we can work on these. So go here, that, this. You want to stretch that to that? Sure. Give that to that. Okay, and then there's that one. We can use that one. And then, ugh, really? Okay. So now plastic. We want to test this out. The gamer, what's that? Man, I love the building style. Yeah, it is an awesome game, dude. Satisfactory is awesome. Yeah, well, I'm very much an open factory style, right? I mean, yes, I mean, don't get me wrong. I love looking at the really cool buildings and the things that people make out of, like, you know, using, like, I don't want to call them glitches, but just using techniques to make round buildings and stuff. But I'm very much an open factory builder. I'm also a terrain builder. I like building my factories into the terrain. So like this, right? Like having, like, yes, you do need to have a platform to build on, but I don't believe in having sky platforms. I like having like a large platform building the terrain, right? And so basically what we'll do is we're about to go over to the elevator garden factory, and you'll see there about, you know, it's a huge platform, but it's built right into the terrain. It's really awesome. So now plastic. I want to go. I have temporary plastic right here. So we'll grab that. So we're just going to take a little bit of plastic here, throw it in there just to see it all work because it's awesome. Yup. So I can get my first computers coming out and I can cheer. Woo! For the supply base. See this ugly? See this? I hate this. This highway thing I put in temporarily. I hate it. I think it's ugly, and I will take that out very soon. But I needed it to get more power. I needed power kind of right away, so I did. So all right. So we have plastic coming out here. We have plastic coming out here. Which means we should get circuit boards going in that direction. So, of course, the wire's going in there already. That's great. And we're just making sure. Yeah, he's got his copper sheets. He's good to go. Did you? 44? Okay, I was going to say. I thought that was 442. I was going to say, holy smokes. I don't think you need that much. It's fine. Hey, look at that. Circuit boards are being made, which then, of course, will go in there, which will then go in there. Oh, it's all good. Yes, and you're filling it with plastic too. Yes, do it. This is beautiful. All right. And of course the sun's going down again. Darn it. Terrible timing on my sun coordination today. So I think what we'll do is I'll spend the time over here, and then we'll go over and look at all that I've got going on over at the elevator base, elevator garden, right? Because I mean it's growing. It's definitely growing. So let's get some of this moved out of the way. I'm going to put it all over here temporarily, just to kind of. I need a home for it, so I can make a base. Gotta have and I do gotta get concrete back online for that. Okay, so what do we got here? A bunch of stuff. Okay, it did fit in inventory. We like that. Anytime it fits in inventory, we're happy. Sure. Okay. Don't know if that was all of it that was in there, but sure. We'll go with that. What do you got? A bunch of junk. Okay. So we'll put this junk here. Not all of it. I'll keep 100 of that. We've got some fabric, whatever. You got some frames. You got some leftover frames from previous projects. Sure. Okay, that's our concrete. We have to move all this down anyway. And hey, we're here in the dark for a little bit, so why not? Oh, wow, that one was pretty full. Okay, do that. More of these. I didn't realize I'd made so much of that stuff. 2 sand ore. I'm never going to do that. Just clean that up. Okay. Do that. Again, I'll keep 100 on me. And again, I will fix all this. It's just, oh, this is a really big box, which means you better make sure you have the room for this. You don't need those. Okay. What's that? That's raw quartz. You should put that away. Put that away here. And what's this? Raw copper ore. Whatever. Throw that out. 21. No. Okay. Sure. Can we hold everything in this box now? Nope. Good try, though. Good try. Well, here. Put that away. Put that away. I'm assuming this is the, what is this box? Oh, it's more coal. Sure, he says. You want to grab that rubber, too? Okay. Just run up over here. Okay. So we'll throw the rubber in there. We'll throw the coal in here. Sure. Don't know why I thought there was be more to that, but sure, okay. Oh yes, this box is wacky, crazy, full of junk. Guess that's sure. How about we put all the gas in the car? We'll put the gas in the car temporarily. That should free up enough room. And since you've got like way too much of that, we'll do that. Get rid of the 9 mycelia. You're never going to use that. Okay. Throw the car, gas in the car. No, don't get in the car. Just do this. Throw the gas in the car. There we go. Well, okay, you can't hold all the gas in the car, I guess. Sure. Can I hold that box now? Close enough. All right. And we'll throw that. A bunch of this. Some of that. The stuff you pick up, right? You pick stuff up. You know, you're hunting for hard drives, right? And you come across, hey, look at that. Cooling systems. Yay. We'll need those at some point in time, right? Cool. So that now cleans up this area here. Right, so we've got this all clean. Oh, wait a minute. Right, I forgot about you. So we'll move this box over here. Okay, same deal. We'll do this. We'll do that. Guess we're not moving that. Right. All right, but it does clean up all my junk boxes. There, that cleans up all my junk boxes. This is for my DNA. That's cool. We should actually get that on the power grid, shouldn't we? Sure. No, I'll clean up these power poles here in a minute. Once I know what I'm doing with Mr. Concrete here. Okay. Where are we with the sun? All right, cool. Let's do this. Okay, so just moving concrete out of the way. It doesn't need to be flashy in my face or anything. Where we're gonna put the concrete? I mean, it'd be nice if it fits just like right here. It would be awesome. Well, yes, it would be awesome. Okay, you didn't need that. Thanks. Okay. And yeah, this is just a nice little concrete build. I mean, I don't need it visible upstairs. I don't need it for anything upstairs. So, I mean, it's only for making, again, supply-based people. I am going to fix this. And I probably don't even need it this wide. Okay. Cool. So 3 machines, I think, is what I'm doing upstairs, right? Was it 3 or 4? It was 4. I took one out before starting the stream. Here, give me this. Oh, don't fall down. I realize it's dark, but don't fall down. Really? You're going to give me a hard time with the power conduit? Well, I'm just going to ignore that for a minute and hope that I can get around this. Maybe we'll see if it sticks out or not. If it doesn't stick out, then I'm not going to worry about it. All right, so let's see how bad it is. Okay, yeah, get through the hole. Oh yeah, it doesn't even stick through. We're fine. I don't care. Okay, cool. Sure. This comes out. This will come out. The concrete has to go down there. This guy will bring his stuff up here. Okay. Splitter. Do all the splitter things. So that will be 1. And really, this concrete here is just being used for my encased brick stuff things. Right. So don't really? No. I want it on this side, dude. Give me a hard... Really? Okay. What's going on here? Why can I not see this? Yeah, put it on there. Gee whiz. Shouldn't have been that difficult. To your turn. Okay, somewhere's around there is fine. Mark 3 is probably more than enough that you need here, dude. Yeah, probably. Yeah, let's not go crazy here. It's a wealth of waste. Let's hurry up and finish this because the sun's coming up, and we want to. Oh, I love mornings. I love mornings in the game. Oh, we just missed the deep orange morning part. I love taking pictures like just as the sun's coming up. You get great pictures of the factories. Okay. Hey, computers being made. We like that. Here, slam some of that in there. Okay. Boop. We'll take this down and put a box in somewhere down here. Right about. Let's put the box in. Really, you want to give me a hard time on this box, do you? Well, of course you do. You know, I'm going to put it out here in the. I'm going to put it out there for a second. Just so as I can left click it, so I don't have to remake it. All right, there we go. Nice. Mergers, people, mergers. Merger. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. There's enough. Let's go here, and we'll switch number 3 to those. And you can go here. You can do that. Oh, yeah. Stop it. What is your problem? Okay, why are you messed up? Everything else was fine here. No. Yep, you should shoot the merger, because that's really going to fix things. All right, that's awesome. Okay. I thought I had turned this the right way. Whatever. Try again. There we go. All right, so then you're into there. Yes, I know, I'm in the way. Blah, blah, blah. All the things. Okay, and done. All right, now let's go upstairs. We'll grab all the concrete. Because there should be a bunch of it in the box, so we're not going to make that again. Please stop. Please stop. What is going on? And where did my power pole go? You, number one. All right. Thanks, left hand. I know I could always count on you to mess things up at least once a stream. All right, so take you out. Take you out. Okay, let's get that down. Okay, drop that all off. Now we'll hook this back up. Boop, like so, just so as it can keep doing what it's got to do. And we take this all out. Okay, nice. Now let's just go downstairs. We'll get that all turned on. That way it takes this all out of the equation. And now this gives me the rest of this space to put in the proper, well, I'll call it a proper HQ base, right? Because again, not big on mega bases buildings, but at the same time, I will make it good enough to do things. That's that. Oh, that one's already done. Okay, yeah, you come over to here. Boom. And now power. We'll do it this way. Oh, I need wire. Okay. Wire it is. I'm sure one of these boxes over here has some wire in it. Okay. This is why we got to clean this up, because this drives me crazy. Yeah, give me that. Okay, that looks good. That looks good. Okay, cool. Boop, boop, all the things. Okay, so this will get the concrete back on. All right, done. Holy smokes. A lot of intensive work here. Missing are you missing concrete? Don't. Give me this. I'll miss your concrete, all right. No, you can't put that up there. You're gonna have to run this on the ground because we're too close to the we usually I wouldn't care if they're sticking through, but I don't want them sticking through on my HQ, right? So we'll do that, and do this. Now you gotta tell them to make concrete because that's the thing you gotta tell them to do. There you go. Nice, and that takes care of this little cleanup. Excellent. So now let's run back upstairs and we'll clean these out. There. So this will be most likely the garage area for the vehicles. Usually I have a garage area in my HQ base. So this will probably be the garage area where I come in, park, right? The crusher is there. My storage will probably be over here. Okay, let's go on over and have a look at what's going on in the elevator garden. Oh yeah, because I've been busy. You know, I'm always busy. You know, them nights. Whoa, thanks. Do we need to take anything over? You know what? I've been running so much stuff over there. I think we just enjoy the drive. That's what I'm doing. So, yes, obviously, phase 3, first things we got to do is we got to make 2,500 of them versatile frameworks. So, like, see, we have concrete all over the place. we always have concrete. So, going back to that whole build into the terrain thing, right? So, of course, like I said, you got to have large amounts of... you have large amounts of building space, but at the same time, I like building into the terrain like this. Like, it's just, you know, it all molds right into the terrain, and you can either drive on that or we can drive on this. It doesn't really matter. Oh, whatever bugs, go away. They're all very boring. As we take a little tour here, we'll drive up here and take the left. Probably pretty safe. There's my sulfur. Blink, blink. Yep, turn this way. So, of course, plastic and rubber still running great. Of course, according to calculations, I think it's 2 more rubber and 7 more plastic of these factories. So, we'll take a quick peek here in a second. Which is what? If it's 50 foundries per setup, 7, 8, 10. So that's another 500 refineries there. But the plastic and rubber, the first ones are running really good, and they'll be more. They're obviously going to be more than enough for what we're doing at the moment. So we'll take a quick. In fact, I can stop here for plastic. Oh yeah. So of course, obviously, let's drive. We'll drive around it. It's a lot easier to drive around this than it is to try and do that. There we go. Oh yeah, what is all that? Holy smokes! I don't know. We'll get to that in a second. Oh man, the things I got going on. Yeah, so of course we are making over 1,000 rubber and 1,000 plastic a minute. We love that. I love it. Oh yeah, and we get. I mean, you know. Points, people. It's all about the points. In the game of life, points do matter. Don't fool yourself. Yeah. Of course, this is where all our points come from. You bet. Basically, I mean, these things are running full tilt all the time, and we need, like I said, I think I need 3 more of these setups and 7 more of those, which means we'll be once we get nuclear, I can convert the oil well here into 2 more. So that will give me 4 setups here. And then I'll be starting to work on the oil in the back. But let's go over and have a look at what's going on over here in the elevator garden. That's right. The building is begun. Of course, over here. 150 refineries will do our iron needs, and of course that iron will then be put over onto this side to be made into plate, which then that plate will be made either into steel or into direct pipe, because we're using iron pipe to get around that formula. We can that way save on the coal, because we're going to need a lot of coal later, right? And then, of course, these 88 machines here. What are you guys doing? Yeah, you're making my steel pipe. So there's the steel pipe there. We need 760 copper refineries, but only what is it? I think it's only 280 of them will have to be over on this side of the map. The other 400 have to go on the other side of the map. So yeah, I mean, we'll get these. We'll get the 280 copper on this side hooked up first, and then of course we'll work on that. Now, basically, I do this part late at night because it's not exactly exciting, people. But I mean, I can't avoid not doing this on stream at some point in time. So we'll be doing a lot of the hookup stuff. So you'll see here, I will have it pre-made, and then we'll do the hookup stuff to get it online. Obviously, the other thing is that there is no way we could turn this all on at once. It would literally blow us up. So what we do is we just turn on just what we need, right? So we'll probably turn on like 1 or 2 rows of these refineries, and then like the first 2 rows of pipe there. I think I turn on 1 row of this, it'll be fine. You know, that's what's going to be happening, right? That's what you got to do, right? And this only handles, well, I mean, the iron and the copper handle everything. But this here is for doing the versatile frameworks, and then that's what the rest of the platform will do. It will handle the other 2 for phase 3, 4, and 5, right? And of course that's what goes over there because it just fits. It fits and it sits. So of course the oil we'll do 2 more of these once we can take back that oil that we're using for power at the moment, but you know, it's intense, people. It's always intense. It's an intense build, intense times. Okay, let's take this plastic back and smile at the computers I'm making at the supply base, because of course that's awesome sauce. So see, this temporary power that we have set up here until we get nuclear, this will be gone, and then I get to take the oil back from this and build 2 more setups. Never hurts to have a little oil around, though, because you got to have a gas station. This is our gas station here. So, of course, we got to have a little gas for the cars, but yeah, besides that, we'll deal with that. All right. Boom. All right. Yeah, just lots going on in the elevator garden. You know, as I continue to slowly put down the machines, you know, you do a little bit each night, try to get things lined up. Underneath, I didn't show underneath, but underneath I've been laying out the water requirements for those refineries. So there's a bunch of pumps down there. The initial plumbing is run. There's no pump, like there's no lifter pumps or anything like that. Just the actual water pumps themselves for the water have been laid down. And of course, we're saving up for Mark II pipe. The other thing I do a lot in the last couple of days has been dragging supplies over. Don't get me wrong, the dimensional boxes are awesome, but I mean, they're very slow to refill until you get a lot of research done, and even then they're not that fast. So I mean, when you're doing huge builds, like when you're building like 700 refineries, you still got to drag a lot of stuff around the map, right? I actually like it. It's just not fast enough for what I'm building. So now it does come in very handy. Like for example, I use it like, so like for example, as I just mentioned, I have all the supplies over there for all the building I do, and I drive that stuff across the map, right? So like motors, right? You need all the motors. You need all the motors here at the supply base, right? So I'll take over a bunch of motors and a bunch of stuff, and I take it over and I drop it off into a box, right? And then I'll start, right? Now, when you're making 60 refineries at once, I mean, the inventory you can only hold so much, right? So let's say you're making 60 refineries and you're down to like 55 and you got 5 left, and you run out of motors, right? Well, the nice part is that my motors, of course, are attached to dimensional storage, so I can get them last 5 done without having to stop and you know, do a lot of hunting around and stuff. So I will say it is very convenient for what I call finishing up projects and running short, right? So like when we were over here building this stuff, right? You know, there was a couple of times here where Mark II plate, reinforced iron plate, I was using reinforced iron plate to do a few things here, and I had none on me, and the dimensional portal was awesome, right? So the dimensional portal, you know, was awesome. But when you're making 180 of these, the dimensional portal isn't going to keep up. So you got to drag the majority of your stuff over, and then the dimensional portal right now just makes up the shortfall, right? So it's like, oh, I only got enough here for like 173, but that's okay because the other 7 I can make out of the dimensional portal, and I make it, right? How we doing? Yes, computers. You are awesome. Here, drop this stuff off over here, dude. Yeah, because these can all run out of plastic, right? And yes, I could run a crazy line over here. And yes, we can research trains at the moment and even like run a train over here temporarily. But this is fine for the moment. I mean, I'm running back and forth between the two bases all the time now anyway. So every time I'm over there, I'll pick up plastic to come here. And every time I'm over here, I'm picking up stuff to go over there anyway. And that's how that works. But yes, we have computers. Now I need one of these machines. So look, see how it was going to take motors and frames and do that? Really? I need 50 plastic. Listen, I need 50 give me some plastic back out of this thing. Yeah, give me 200 plastic. All right. So see, now we're going to do a little experiment, right? And I don't have any motors or anything on me, but that's nice because they're hooked up to the dimensional portal, so I don't have to worry about it. It's like, boom, look at that. Done. So now, heavy modular frames. Yes, we have all the parts. We just got to hook it together down there on the other end. So let's take care of that and get them running. Sure, he says. Well, yeah. I mean, that's a thing. Okay. Take this machine and go down there. All right. I will do that. I mean, this is why you built it. I mean, this whole base is designed around this. Okay. So... I really got to move those. I'll do that. I'll do it later. Okay. So heavy modular frames. We have to do production, manufacturer, turn. Okay, and then I'm going to try to get this to settle up here. Easy now, big guy. Easy. Sure, somewhere's around there. We'll be fine. And again, this is just to, I think I needed 2 of these. To be honest, I think I need 2 of these, and so, darn it. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. So I guess I'll put them in. I don't want to put them in that way, though. Can we turn them in this way? Maybe. I don't know. Are you going to cause me a lot of grief here? Okay, so heavy modular frame, right? Yeah. Okay. So first things first. Let's set up the splitter combos for all this, right? I guess, so there's the pipe. Over there is the frames. They'll come down this way. The screws are over here. They'll come down this way. And what was the 4th thing? Oh, and encased industrial beams will come from over there, so they'll come down this way. Okay, so we might as well just set it all up here. Sure. Splitters. Is that the direction we want? Yes. Okay. 1, 2. Okay, and then we got to do this. 2, and then it's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go, and then we do it again. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh, these ones are off. Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now we get to delete the ones we don't want. Ta-da! There we go. Okay. Nice. Mark 1 should be enough. Is it going to be enough? 10, 40, 10, 240. Heck no. Okay. Mark 3 it is. Sure. So never mind. Can I just, yeah, I can. All right, so the first two I can get away with that, and then the second two I got to do this. Okay. There's one, and there's two. There's one, and there's two. And then these two, this one can just go straight down like that, and this one goes straight across. And you go there, and you go there. Okay, so who's going to be, the screws will have to do the top, because that's the way that is. The pipe can do the bottom. Okay. We're going to do this. We're going to put a splitter in here. Okay. What's going on here? Okay. Okay. I see what I'm doing. I'm feeding my interdimensional portal. Right. Okay. So do this, and really, I have it that close, do I? I guess so. All right. So then this one can just go in like that, and its partner can just come out like this. Cool. There's the pipe. 1 down, 3 to go. Everything else has got to go up top, though. All right. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll probably need more. I would think. Jump over here. Wow, leg. What's that? I don't know. Doesn't make me happy though, I know that. But anyway. Yeah, I've got these turned the wrong way. I'm gonna have to turn these ones around. Darn it. 2, 3, 4. I think that's got to go up to there. So these are screws coming through here now, but these screws are going to there. Screws are going to be the hardest to deal with. Okay. Well, then don't deal with them. Well, okay. Easy for you to say, buddy. But I got to deal with them at some point in time. Well, yes. Yes, you do. I will say that. Okay, what's going on here? Why is this like that? Okay. I see what's going on here. This is the back side of water. Right. Yeah, iron rods and reinforced iron plate. I'll have to fix this up in a bit. Okay, so this I'm going to take out. And again, we have the splitter that's feeding the dimensional portal, and at the same time, I need it to... okay. I suppose I'm not going to get any real accuracy on this one, am I? Well, we can try. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 2 partials. And then I need it to go 1 higher than that. Okay. Well, we'll give it a shot. 3, 4, 5, and then I don't know. We'll try somewhere around there. Is that going to give me what I want? Wow. What a good guess that was. I'll take that. I'll take that for $1. Sure. Okay, so that is going to be the frames. Ugh. Do. Okay. Yep. All my motor stuff in here. It's a tight factory. We run a tight ship here, people. It is what it is. It's a tight ship. Okay. Down this way. No. Okay, there we go. All right. Down to there. And basically what I'll do is I will use a lift to take care of that. So now what do we need? Well, you got your frames coming along here. Congratulations. So you got your pipe, you got your frame, screws. I know is a thing, but what was the fourth thing? Really? You're not gonna show me the building? Like what's left hand? Work with me. Oh, industrial beams, encased industrial beams. Right. All right. Stop here for a second. Hey, encased industrial beams. What are you guys doing? Not much. Did I even bother putting a splitter in for you? No, but I did leave the space for one. All right, well then that's fine. What we'll do is we'll wrap it up here, and I'll put the splitter in and then run some belt down. All very boring stuff. I mean, we're gonna get the modular frames anyway, so we'll have the modular. Oh, you did it again! Darn it! That stupid hill. You really gotta fix this, Max. It is. Hey, we got computers. I'll have, and I'm going to say I have heavy modular. What is going on here? All right, can we drive up to the top of the hill? Can we do that? All right, awesome. Okay, yep. Turn here. All the things. Don't drive up there too fast because you're going to make a left turn. All right, here we go. Okay. Awesome sauce. There you go. Look at that. All right. That's high enough. All right. Yay, us. Look at that. We fixed this all up. Made computers out of it. That's awesome. You bet. So that takes care of all this. So now we're not only getting our wire in and our cable and getting in the copper plating, but now we're actually getting computers out of it, which is awesome sauce. I think that's great. Of course, we'll have the heavy modular frames, and that's what this base does. That is the extent of this supply base. Pushing it any more than that, basically, is a little hard for what this is supposed to be doing. Of course, the elevator garden is coming along slowly but surely. Well, I mean, I got 400, I think it was like 400 refineries down and 100 and some. I mean, there's a lot to go. Because that list in the upper right-hand corner has to be done, people. And it's a lot of things. So many things. You bet. I'm Max. This has been Satisfactory 1.0. Betcha. You know it. And, of course, I appreciate all recent subscribers who have hit the subscribe button. Of course, the Krieger and Mr. Johnson. I appreciate the hanging out. Of course, and to all those watching later on, thank you very much. I'm grateful of it. You bet. Yeah, of course, I will take care. I hope it's all good in the neighborhood for you as well. And so, of course, we'll be back in a couple of days. We'll probably... next part, we'll do a quick review here of what's going on, but we'll then probably spend some time in the elevator garden beginning the hooking up of all the things. If we get lucky, maybe we even get the versatile frames back up and running next episode. That would be kind of nice if we can pull that off, right? That way at least the frames are cranking back out and we'll see how that goes. And then we'll work on the next one, of course, which is the crazy motors, and then the circle thing that I can never remember the name of. It's fine, but that's where we'll be, people. Thanks a lot for hanging out and doing all the things. I'm off to have a bite to eat. You guys all have a good afternoon, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.